Hi guys, welcome to Convo Nation. On my right, I have Bobby B. I have Missy Brown Skin and Mr. ATM. And obviously, myself, Leanne Elizabeth. Save the best for last.
Yeah.
Let me just jump in right there. Yeah. Obviously, if you're not already following Convo Nation, make sure you follow us on all platforms: Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, that's Convo_Nation. Obviously, we've got loads of things happening in the summertime. Yeah, so make sure you're kept up to date. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. Okay. And also, where's the bag? Always going missing.
We can touch on the
What do we touch on? Why don't you touch on it? Yeah? He's going to touch on something after I tell you about the bag. If you didn't already know about the goodie bag, obviously we have red and green questions. So if you get a red question, it's personal. And if you get a green question, then everybody answers. But however, if you feel like you want to answer the red question, anybody on the panel can answer it as well. Come on then, Mr. ATM, you got some information. You ain't talking.
It's gonna melt.
What is...
But I'm talking to the creator. What's wrong?
That's obviously going to get edited out. What are you talking to him about? What's the problem?
Yeah, we bring up the barbecue at the end then. Since
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, so we're looking to have a barbecue.
I said no. So why did you not? Is this guy mad? So you left a big old dirty pause for what reason?
He was asking for something.
Nothing to do with
So I was trying to figure out what he was asking for.
Nothing to do with you.
What I'm saying is we're gonna be having a barbecue, so keep locked in to Convo Nation.
Look, we're gonna be having
Guys,
a barbecue.
yeah. I
I'm
don't know
gonna
what that
need
was.
all the sexy man them and
You
all
get
the
me?
sexy gal them in your best wear, in your best shoes. Bring your cousin, bring your auntie, bring your godfather,
Cream
bring
your
your
hands,
godsister.
your ankles, your
Make
legs.
sure you bring your wallet.
Yeah.
And come and have a good time.
That's it.
Free drink and food, so.
On him, Mr. ATM.
On Mr.
See the name?
ATM.
ATM.
Him have him card
No
and
cash,
everything.
but there's cash this time. So make sure you come out. Don't forget to cream your elbows, your ankles, your legs, your hands. You get me? Bring your flannels. You get me? Spray them armpits.
Bring your blankets.
Yeah. Deck chairs, all of that. It's
When
gonna
your
be
friend
lit.
drink too much.
Get me?
Alright, too much.
We're going to start with Mr. ATM. You get me? Dip your hand in there, please, sir. No cheating. Hold that up. You get me? Probably knows what they are by touching them.
I've got it red. Okay.
No, that pause
I know
killed me,
that.
bruv.
What's
What
going
the
No,
hell?
obviously,
It's a
see
dangerous
me.
question.
Yeah, but
clearly.
see
You
me.
gotta read
I'm
it
someone, I
twice,
gotta
so-
read it before I say it. So
Yeah.
that's my thing, innit? I'm not as
Why are you trying to
I'm
figure
not
the
as smart
answer
as everyone
first
else
before, you know
is.
what I'm
So I
saying?
gotta
You're
do
trying
it
to
my
be
way.
smart.
Can I just do
Don't
it
do
my
that.
way? Is that alright?
Do it my way.
Can I do it
Your
my way?
way.
Man, be
My
smart.
way.
Alright.
She likes
What
it. He read that with bare vim.
So I'm trying to think what's the most disrespectful thing someone could say to me.
Or do.
I think the most disrespectful thing someone could say to me is probably something about my son.
Okay.
Like, right, like I'm due to just lose it. That someone could do. I don't like people that are disloyal. So I think that's the worst thing
An
someone
act
could
of
do.
disloyalty then.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess there's different
Yeah, that's
levels
what
of
I'm
loyalty
saying.
in it. But you know, certain people that side with people that they don't know over knowing you, or they hear a story and they're willing to accept the story, but they know you longer. You scratch your head and go, hold on, like, I've known you nearly all my life, or I've known you for 10 years, and I've never given you that reason for you to be doubting my thing. I think that's probably, loyalty is a big thing for me still.
Same.
Anybody else?
What's the question again?
I think it could be, for me, it could be anything because it depends on my mood. There are certain things you might let slide. For example, girls will
tone.
refer to each other like sis. To me, sis is calm, but when it's coming from the wrong person, I feel like you're patronising me. Like, you know, loads of girls meet you for the first time and they call you hun. To me, that's very, like, I feel like you're talking
Patronising.
down to me. Like, you think you're a big girl compared to me. So I don't like it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it depends. Sometimes it depends on my mood. Like, I don't know. And it could be silly things. Like, if I message someone and they respond okay, sometimes that can make my head's already not good. Sometimes someone saying okay to me can make me feel like, what's that? Like, what do you mean, okay? Do you have nothing else to say? Do you know what I'm saying? No, once he says something, a big old paragraph, they're replying, okay, it's like, yeah? You're trying to trigger me. You're trying to draw me out. But then sometimes if someone replies, okay, I'm just like, yeah, because... So for me,
Yeah, but for me, like...
text sometimes
you can misconstrue messages. So for me, that question's hard because it depends on the setting, the circumstance, the tone, who it's coming from. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that. Even saying something like, oh yeah, boy. Like, to me, when I was watching something recently, I didn't know that calling a black man boy was a derogative term, basically. Yeah. And then when I researched on it, I was like, okay, so it stems from like slavery. Yeah. So it's like you're trying to talk down to me, you're trying to put me down sort of thing. And I was thinking, oh, okay. So even that, like, I even had an argument one time with one of my colleagues because he said using the word panic is disrespectful. There was another member of staff and she was panicking, being unprofessional in a setting. I didn't say it to her, but when I spoke to him, I was like, oh, I hope she's okay because she seemed like she was a bit panicked. He told me I was very disrespectful for saying that. I said, what? Panicked is not rude. Yeah. If you call the emergency services, the first thing they say to you is, do not panic.
Someone's got too much energy.
Exactly. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But then saying that, you did say before we started shooting, you was like, you're going to try and stop using the word nigger.
That's, remember, because, but then that's a blatant word that comes from somewhere, from a negative place. Yeah. There's a negative connotation, but then black people have taken it back and tried to twist it. I don't necessarily agree, but I don't disagree. I get it, how you can take a word that was basically a negative thing and try to make it more of a positive thing. Just like, for example, like with girls, when we call each other bitch, that's my bitch, that's my arsehole.
Sometimes you can be an arsehole,
you're saying it in
really
but we know that words are powerful, innit?
Yeah,
so
of course.
Essentially what you're doing is you're bringing your vibrations down.
But if you're taking it
as a
on the
big
flip
part,
side,
and removing the negative from it and making it a positive thing, it's not.
I don't think it's tone. I think sensibly it is the words. Like, people need to check their words. But the main thing for us, because we're desensitized, is the tone. Right. It's always the tone.
Yeah.
It's
like that Megan Stallion is trying to take the word.
It's like shut up. No, it's like shut up. It's like shut up.
It's a normal term.
You got people from Essex
you
going,
can call
shut
your
up.
girl that.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. When you say, oh, shut up, it's not really
you're not being rude.
But if I told you to shut up,
then
it's a bit different, isn't it? You're going to take it a bit personal. You won't realise how much shut up actually pisses you off until someone means it.
Yeah.
Like, you should shut it.
Like Ida.
I mean? So
like, you know, like Ida.
For me, there's no way that you can call me an idiot and just that up.
Yeah,
just for me. I'm just saying.
So
idiot's not funny to me.
Yeah,
I can be an arsehole on some occasions.
But when we're saying we're trying to
idiot.
reclaim it back, none of these words we would use to our children.
No, I don't know about
we can't now try and say, these are we're reclaiming back these. We're reclaiming it back. But I'm not gonna call my child a nigger.
But there's a lot of words
I'm not gonna tell my child to shut up. I'm not going to say these things to my children. So what happens? When are we trying to reclaim this back?
But wait, hold on.
Reclaiming it back as adults?
No, but you know what's weird?
It should be cool across the board.
There are a lot of words you wouldn't use with your child anyway that's not nigger. So that's neither here or there.
So like you said, you wouldn't tell your child to shut up.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you would.
For me,
not in a horrible way.
Let me tell you something. See the word nigger, for me, I think it kind of takes, it's about taking the sting out of the word. Because you remember, if someone knows that hurts you,
we've desensitized
they tend to use it. Yeah, so if I know pussy or pisses you off, see, anytime we get in an argument, I call you a pussy. Yeah. Because I know that's going to trigger you.
I just don't hear.
I'm just letting.
I don't hear white people calling each other crackers. What's going on, cracker?
Actually, I have.
I don't hear that.
They call each other niggas kind of words as well. We're not in their community. Just like with the question with the black men monogamy and all that and having kids out of wedlock. You're not in that community to know. Just you're on the outside, just like they're not in ours. No, they're not. Don't do that. They'll never be. No, even when you don't try and bring them in as pets, they will never be black. I hate that. Don't do that. White people don't have a clear understanding of what it's like to be black, and we will never have a clear understanding of what it's like to be white. I'm not trying to understand. I'm happy I was born this way. Period. Let's move.
So what? Nobody else wants to touch on the
No. We're gonna
negative, bro.
I just feel, like I said, I just think it's a tone thing. Sometimes it will. Sometimes I won't be upset. The next time, don't try me with them words there, and that's it.
Allow it, you idiot.
Like, one day I might let that slide. Right, the next day it might repeat.
Let's go.
Ross.
The whole essay, brother.
That's the essay.
Welcome to that soliloquy.
Welcome back to school. Anyways, I have a girlfriend that I'm in love with, but I'm still in love with my ex.
Okay.
Oh, God. My ex has now told me she wants to get back together. I love what I've got now, but before my new girlfriend, I always hoped me and my ex would get back together. I love them both for different reasons. Listen, Brethren, yeah, if it was that deep, you would have never got with the new thing. So, to be honest, hold on.
As a man, I got to
Where is this from? The Guardian.
The idiot that said, listen, no, real talk. It's my point of view, innit? There's no right or wrong answer. At the end of the day, I got to keep it real. It's convo.nation, yeah? The way I see it is, if you had so much love for this person before, you would have never embarked into a new relationship, because you've said new girlfriend. It's not like you said, the girl or the thing I'm seeing. Yeah, you said girlfriend, bro. So if you loved her that much, why have you jumped into an ex relationship? Yeah, I don't know how long it's been since you and your ex. Either way, you're now in a whole new relationship. Why are you also still having conversations and entertaining your ex for you to even know that my girl wants you back? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you had kept yourself away from that, you wouldn't even be hearing that she wants you back, and you could focus, because you blatantly have just said you love, not even like, I love what I've got now. Brethren, if you love it, done the ex. You can't make her go on with her country panties and leave her where she is, because at the end of the day, if it was that deep, you would be with her still. You wouldn't be with this new thing. Don't mess up something new.
His girl might not want to be with him at that point in time.
Okay, and guess what? If she's shown you she don't want you, my mum's always told me, don't make a man tell you more than once he don't want you. If you've already told me you don't want me, or for whatever reason it didn't work out, keep that energy, bro, and have what you're having. The fact that he still kept contact with that ex is already dangerous, because he said it there. He said he's still in love with his ex. So why are you still chatting to her?
Let me tell you what the problem is. Let me tell you what the problem is with my man, yeah?
Like you know it.
I'm going to let you know. I don't even know him, and I'm letting you know what his problem is, yeah? He's still talking about he still love his ex. He's only remembering the good things.
Exactly.
He's only remembering. He's got FOMO.
Let me tell you this.
The stuff that he liked. You see what you're saying?
I said this to my brethren the other day. She was telling me her baby father's coming back around. I said to her, do you know what I'm going to say to you? I will never tell none of my brethren to leave their man, but just remember the disrespect that led you to be where you are. When it's all sweet and nice, it's nice to remember, but he da-da-da. But remember the disrespect.
But you know what it is?
Because when it's all nice, you don't remember the disrespect. So you're making decisions based off of your feelings. Be logical.
There should be
about how can I choose? There shouldn't be a choice. You're with someone already, so there's no choice.
What I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
what I reckon, is what you're saying is true, but it can be the other way around as well. So essentially, you left because that person was disrespectful to you, but then you realise actually it weren't as bad as you thought it was. So now you remember all the good things.
So now you're gonna hurt the new girl. So now you're gonna hurt the new girl.
No, I'm just touching on what you just said. So you're saying don't forget the bad things that he put you through and why you left. But sometimes you left, you made that decision, and now you realise how better off you was there.
Better the devil you
and then you realise also, if you're gonna take accountability, you're gonna start looking at yourself and going, actually, I did do this to encourage this nonsense. So now, if you come back with a new frame of mind, you're hoping that things would be different.
Okay, so what happens with the new girl? So what happens with the new girl? You're
gonna hurt her.
No, but touching on this,
you can't mash up love.
No, but touching on.
He said he loves her, so then
he loved the other
way. It
don't make sense.
What I'm trying to say to you, he's in love with the good parts of everything that happened. If you sit down and prees all the things that why you thought that when you got with your new thing. When you get with your new thing, you realise what your old thing went.
Yeah, but we don't know how long.
I'm just saying. An example.
They could be having problems as well.
I hear you, but what I'm trying to say to you, when you get your new thing, you realise, okay, it weren't as good as you thought it was. Because sometimes, like example for me, I've been in a relationship and I thought, right, this thing is patting up that. You know what I'm saying? But then you go to a next thing now, you get into it and you're like, hold on. She's level, the levels needed to be higher. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? But you only realise that after. Yeah. And with him, he's only going to remember all the good things. He ain't going to remember the bad things. She might have fucked her out on you. Maybe. You know what I'm trying to say? We just don't know what the scenario is. But you could have just broke up. Maybe because of you. Maybe you cheated.
Either way,
you know what I'm trying to say? But either way, if she's back,
loving
all I'm saying, leave her ass where she is.
Break up.
Do you know what I think? I don't think whatever happened as to why they weren't together no more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just punching in the dark here. Yeah. Something tells me it obviously wasn't that deep what she did because he's still in contact with her. The fact that, and to my knowledge, I feel like if a girl gave most man bun or done that, they're not keeping in contact with you. The fact that he's still talking to her.
The problem is it's the length of time. It's the length of time.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, we know it may not be that deep because he still chats to her. How else would he know? Do you get what I'm saying? Man saw that he's still in love with his ex, and she told him that she wants to get back with him, and he's considering it. The fact that he's considering it, it must not be that deep.
Exes are exes for a reason.
There you go.
And
That's
don't
what I'm
make-
saying.
and don't make-
Sometimes,
and not-
but you know
listen.
why I can't
No,
believe
no,
that? Because
no.
sometimes some people weren't ready to begin with.
Right.
Some people eggs up themselves
But he's
into
put himself
relationship.
in a new
They're not-
relationship.
Yeah, this
That's
is what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
That he's a prime
And
example.
what you don't, hold on,
He's a
what you
prime
don't realize,
example. You're
people.
with the next girl chatting about your last
Cool, but this could have been a year ago. This could be 2 years. This
doesn't
could be
matter.
4 years
No,
ago.
listen
She
to
might
what
be a
I'm
different
saying, yeah?
woman. She might be a different
all
woman
it
now.
comes down to is like who cooks better rice or something. It's gonna ultimately make his decision. Because I don't understand. Everyone has different qualities, right? And that's where that grass isn't greener on the other side shit
Right.
comes into
Yeah,
play.
but what you don't
Because
realise,
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask everyone this question.
Go on.
Should exes stay exes?
Some in some
me.
cases,
No,
yeah.
like, you can't
And
miss,
what would
you can't
what,
put people
and
in
what
their
would
place.
what would be the circumstance on why you
Yeah, but
go
that's
back to an
difficult.
ex?
It's difficult.
Because my life
it's
Because this is
different.
what he's talking about.
Yeah, but it's different for everyone. That's why we
So
said
what
we
would
don't
be
know
the
enough.
solution?
We don't know enough
Anything.
to know.
We don't-
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I'm just the reason I'm touching on it because it seems like an ex is only supposed to be an ex.
Because we could say, yeah,
But some
we could
people
say if your
revert
ex
back,
cheated,
and it works.
we could sit here and say if your ex cheated, don't go back. But that could be silly because it could have been a one-time thing. Some people are like,
Some people get over shit.
Like some people are
Period.
literally they're on this cheating thing, back and forth, back and forth. Some people will cheat once and never do it again. So I wouldn't sit there and say, oh, don't get better with an ex if they cheated.
You know-
it
you
could
know-
be the
you know-
person was broke. It could be the person had no
Alright, cool.
ambition.
Do you know what my
it could be the
advice is?
person's got kids or whatever. It could be anything.
You know what my
Give him some
advice is?
Give him some advice.
Don't make your heart rule your head.
Right.
That's it.
That's a good.
That's
something
it.
good to
You
say.
make your heart rule your head, you're due to be in problems.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You make your head rule your heart. Make the conscious decision and
Yeah.
know, say, that's probably going to be the right decision.
You know what?
You know what I'm trying to say? And that's it. That's
Off
all
the
the
back
best
of that,
advice
That's
I
why
can
it's
give
not
you.
about if it's
No,
your
no one's
ex
saying.
or none of that.
Off the back of that, yeah, and I tend to say this to people all the time. You see your heart will make you walk through walls, even though it's impossible.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
your head,
yeah.
it's gonna give you an idea how to climb over, dig under.
I think it's good to have a
or-
balance.
Yeah,
Or
because
knock it
logic
down.
is
Yeah,
really
you have
No,
to.
don't get me
You have
wrong.
to have
Logic
logic
can't always
and
be
emotion.
applied.
We're human, so
Yeah.
really and truly,
I
we're not
get that.
robots. You can't just always be logical.
I think-
Even
Yeah,
the fact that you're
I hear
saying
that.
that, even
I
when
hear
you're
that.
opposing what we're saying, that's feeling. It's not always logic, you know.
Yeah, no, I hear
People always seem to think like if you're doing something lovey-dovey, that's always your heart. It's never
Nah,
logic.
it's not.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but-
it's your brain.
And sometimes-
your brain will tell you, you know what?
When
yeah,
the woman rears her
feel
picnic
this,
by
be in the
herself,
moment
that
and
are the
feel it and
logic.
enjoy
I
it.
hear you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to understand
That's
is that,
logic,
Aaron,
yeah.
let's just say we've had a 2 year, 3 year, 4 year gap. Who's to say that person is the same person?
No one's
you
the
thought she
same.
No,
was
but this is
Everyone-
why
4
I
years
believe
ago? Do you get what I'm
people
trying to say?
change. Yeah,
So the
no
person
one's
that you're in
saying.
love with might not be the same person.
No
You're
one's- yeah,
in your
I
mind,
understand.
you're in love with the old her.
Yeah, that's
And
my
if she
point.
comes back and she's the new her,
Thank you.
But that's
and
your business.
fuck up your
but
shit.
This is what
Yeah?
I'm saying.
It's
That's
the
your
same.
business
Stick with
if
your
you
thing.
choose to do them
Yeah?
kind of things. But at
Stick
the
with your
same
gal.
time, yeah.
Take your ex to take care of herself because when she was taking cocky, she wasn't worried about you.
If
I
that-
hear that
wait,
for
wait,
now.
wait, wait.
So
Has
worry about
any-
yourself.
Has anyone
Yeah?
ever gone back to an
Yeah,
ex?
I
Yes,
have.
I have. Yes, I have. And it mash up.
And the reason why I'm saying that is, yeah, I
never go back,
It
then
had
come
been
back.
it had been a year and a half.
Mash up.
Hold on, guys. It'd been a year and a half, and I'd moved on. But then what ended up happening was, I believed that I'd grown. I believed that he had grown. I believed that we'd both grown. But then when you go back to an old person, you go back to old ways and old habits, and
Okay.
you revert back to the way things used to be. That's why I don't necessarily agree with it. And I feel like I always say this, people are different with different people. That's why if I had a man now and his ex said, oh, don't be with him, he done this, he done that. Okay, he done that with you.
Yeah.
People are different
Right.
with different people.
100.
Someone
Right.
could chat to my baby father and he could be like, oh yeah, she used to clean for man, she used to do this, she did that. And my new man could be like, fam, she's never cooked for me once. Because now, I said it on the show before, I don't want a man. My nan always tells me, don't make a man fall in love with your hand before your heart. You will fall in love with what I do for you. That's why there's statements like, you can suck a man's dick 24 hours, you could cook for him, clean for him, buy this, stand by his side, and he'll still give you bun and cheat on you.
every
Because
relationship's
if
tailored
it's
to
not
that
meant to
person.
be, it's not meant to be, and people are different with different people.
What should a man fall in love with then?
What
Did
do
you not
mean?
hear me? For who you are, not what you can do for him, not the acts of service you're providing. Am I a chef, brother? Am I your gal?
So
There's a
give me an
difference.
example.
I just said.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like, so man know one Badine, yeah? She's a Badine, big woman, badders. Let me tell you something. But
In a
let me tell you
negative
something.
way or positive
No,
way?
in a negative way.
Okay, cool.
She
What?
took cocky from anywhere.
Because in
Eh,
this
what's her
day
name?
and age,
Being a badders was a
let me
good
just
thing.
tell you the quick.
Nah,
quick
trust
I'm gonna
me.
give you a quick example. So, obviously, we know it's like and let's give it. I bring Mr. ATM there, yeah. I bring him round to this girl. I know if I bring him there, he's gonna fuck, yeah. So
No, let's make sure for the cameras here we know that.
When am I
I ain't
talking?
been there.
I'm giving you an example.
I ain't been.
Yeah?
He said
Wait,
I ain't been Mr. ATM there. Like
I'm
been
saying,
there.
I'm giving you an example.
I ain't been there.
He
Yeah.
ain't been there. He ain't been
I
there.
ain't been there.
What was I trying to say to you?
Man, check out the
I'm giving you the example. Yeah?
the disclaimer quickly.
When you're talking about acts of service and whatnot. So let me just go back to it now. Obviously, I've bring someone there, and they've ended up like. Remember, she's beat the whole of the man them.
So why you shot them? It's just another customer.
Let me finish, please. Yeah, she's beat all the man them. Now it's like me bringing someone there, and now you don't want to leave there because this girl, this woman, is giving you something you ain't never known about. Yeah. She's giving you certain services, not the woman he's in love with, you know. It's the service he's getting. She will run your bar, cook your food, suck your dick, fuck your bedroom, anything you want. You will get. You know what I'm trying to say?
What kind of
all your fantasies, all the little fantasies you want, whatever little nasty she want, she would. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'll bring a man there, and my man's like, it's like you don't want to leave there. It's like now you want it to be his gal.
I mean, you just made it sound impeccable, so of course.
No, but he's infatuated with all the fuckeries. Because
right.
she's a badass, she knows how to please man.
Right, so
he's in love with
you
the
being
acts
in
of
love.
service.
All right, so you being in love, yeah. So you've given me that scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
And Missy's saying you gotta fall in love with who she is. Now,
Yeah, but what
wait.
Go on.
Tell me how you fell in love with the woman of who she was. She didn't do nothing for you. She didn't do nothing for you, but you fell in love with her. Explain that. Because that can't happen for me.
Yeah, that's you.
No, I'm just.
Just like me. I'm like you. That wouldn't be me, boy.
If we're okay, cool.
In the morning,
you're asking me why. I'm saying cool. So we started dating. We're going out. We're doing things. Your personality matches my personality. We like the same things. So I'm starting to get in love with you as a person. You ain't doing nothing for me. I'm probably paying for funfair. I'm probably paying for restaurant and bar and all the rest of it. But at the same time, we're doing things that we like together. Yeah? If we enjoy the same things, you're gonna start to like the person as their personalities past the looks.
So
you're gonna like them now. You like their personality.
You know what?
Now you like your personality, and whether I'm paying for it or we're both going halves, it don't matter. It's gonna be the same scenario.
But do you know why? Do you know why? For me, it's got to be a bit of a balance. And for me, I ain't getting with no woman that don't want to ever cook for me. I'm not getting with a woman that don't want to do nothing.
We never said that.
So
We never said that.
we
never said that.
I will be falling in love with her personality and the act of services.
Yeah, but my point is, some people,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
about who they are. It's about what she can do for you. There's bare gal I've heard
But the
tell me that.
personality
Hold on, there's bare gal that
makes
told me
the acts of service
they've been
come.
in circumstances where after 2-3 years, the man's not wifed them, not nothing, and they've done so much for the guy. He was there for what she had to offer, not for her. That's my point.
I get it.
So my point is, when I say fall in love with me because I'm not, it's not that I can't cook. Because any man knows, or that's dating me, knows I can cook. I have kids, I can cook. You will see me cooking on FaceTime, or you would have come to my yard and smelt the food. You know I can cook, brethren. And you would, and I'm not saying you can never taste my food. My point is, I'm not going out of my way to cook for you. If I have cooked, you can eat. That's
see,
my
for
point.
me,
There's a difference.
Yeah,
And the reason
see
why I
me.
started carrying on like that is because past experience have showed me
She's done
when you
all
do
of that.
too much
Yeah.
and they're not
Yeah,
doing
get the
nada,
balance.
not that they're doing something. Let me make this clear. They're not doing nothing.
I think
They're
we touched
mythic,
on this.
you know?
We touched on this before, yeah. And my thing is you put your best foot forward when you meet someone.
yeah.
So I don't really hear this from men, but I will say that obviously I feel like sometimes we are in a position of acting from trauma. Now if I meet a woman and I go to her house or she comes to my house, I'm not gonna say, Rod, I'm not cooking for her.
You
I'm
don't
a
have to say
woman.
trauma's experience as well.
Yeah.
I'm not cooking
I
for her.
wouldn't say-
Yeah, I'm a woman.
No, do you know what?
I'm not doing that for her.
Do you know how to
And I
stop
tend
you there?
to hear that from women. Like,
It's
"Rah,
not trauma.
I'm not gonna do that
because I never said I said that to him. I never said that to
No,
him.
you don't
What
have
I-
to say
no,
it.
no. What I'm saying to you is this: it's not trauma, it's experience. And in hindsight, life is the best teacher. Not everything you do from past experiences or traumas means moving forward you're acting out on trauma. Because I'm very much healed. I very much stand in my truth, and I understand that I've been through a lot of horrible stuff. However, I've said it on the show 1,000 times. I'm still open to love. I'm still open. I still date. I still go forward. I still move.
I think it
Do you know what I'm saying?
Everyone's
What I'm
got
saying
trauma.
is- but what I'm saying
Everyone's
is-
been through
But what
something.
I'm
Wait, 'cause
saying
what she's
is,
saying
I
is-
will do other things but I'm not doing that straight away. And man have,
No,
and
you might-
since
no, you
that
might take your
experience,
time.
and since that experience, yeah,
You
and
might
since
put
that
your instead of
experience,
diving in, you put your
and
pinky
man,
toe in.
I've
Yeah,
not
but it's
got-
very
Hold on,
disheartening
guys.
seeing
Hold
gal
on,
put
guys.
their
Hold on,
pinky
hold on,
foot
hold
in
on,
and
guys.
getting
Hold on.
ring.
And although I don't do that, I've been in circumstances after that where I've not cooked for a man and he still fell for me because of who I am.
Alright,
So
but-
me not
alright,
cooking
cool.
for you don't mean you can't still love
a
me or get to know
catch-22.
me.
Yeah,
What
what I'm
the
saying,
hell?
yeah, for me, my
Nah.
experience is
It's
always
a
tailored to that
catch-22.
person.
Yeah.
It's how that person, how I connect
Exactly.
with you,
Right.
might not be how I connect with
Right.
you, might not be how I connect with her.
Right.
So,
Yeah, but-
like I said,
I'm not treating you based off of what
Bro,
my ex done.
No,
I'm
it's
treating
true.
you based
It's
off
true
of how
because
you
certain
treat
gal,
me.
I might meet her, and let me tell you something. Me and her, we're doing updates every time
Right.
we're going out, we're going out date. And there's certain gal I might meet, and the only time I'm only going to your yard to beat you, and that's it. That is not. It's not. I might like you both the same,
I
but
think-
it's just
I
tailored
hear
to
what
everyone.
all you were
That's
saying.
how it
Like, I
is.
hear what he's saying, but that's not going to be every woman's experience. She's
Yeah.
not going to be traumatized. Whereas
Yeah.
there are some women that are
That
traumatized.
are, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I just think you should remain who you are, and then the right person will come along.
Yeah.
So
Right.
essentially,
That's my
But
point.
then
But
she
you
said
can't
she's
keep-
cooking.
you can't
She's
keep putting
cooking,
yourself
and if you
out
come
on
round
the
on
line.
that day, you'll
You
eat.
but
can
this is
eat.
what I'm saying. Any woman that I meet that I'm trying to go somewhere with in a relationship term, I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I don't mind cooking. Like, that's something I don't mind doing.
You
So
hear
I'm not
that
gonna go
ladies
now.
in cook?
Hold on, I'm always cooking for this girl. So now you see the next girl that I meet. I ain't cooking for her because that girl never cooked for me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, do you know what? I'm gonna remain who I am.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. So if the next girl respects the fact that I cook, then that's thumbs
For
up
me,
for
I just say, oh,
I don't now start to try and tailor it.
No,
and go,
no.
Bro,
But
do
you
you know
have
I'm
to,
not
you
gonna
have to,
do
you
that
know it
now
is.
because the last one didn't.
You keep wearing
Everyone's
your
different
heart
with
on your
different
sleeve, yeah.
people,
You're a man
yeah.
that don't wear your heart on your sleeve, so allow it, innit?
Exactly.
So just
I never
allow
said-
it.
I never
So
said
just
that
allow
I
it.
do.
Just
Trying
allow
to
it. But what I'm trying to say
I'm
to you-
saying you should
Right.
be.
Them
But
giants
but
by
you're not being who you are. So what I'm trying to say to you, if you're a person that just is being who you are, if you're a person that, if that's the thing you do, you're a carer, you're a man, you're a person that likes to feed,
And that's me.
likes to
I do
provide.
that.
Certain people do it naturally. Same with
You
everyone.
didn't get what I was saying.
Everyone interacts
You
with
you
everyone
didn't get what I
differently.
said, and I feel like it's
If
gone
he's
past you.
with a girl.
I'm saying I'm somebody that cooks. I'm someone that cooks.
Okay.
So no matter what woman I'm with, I'm gonna cook.
So I want to say to you,
have to
so
cook
so
anyway.
so if with any linkage that comes,
That's how I am.
we'll just say so any linkage that you come across today now.
I feel
you're
like
a
I'm
single
going
man.
somewhere with.
No.
That's what I said. Did I
Okay,
not
so
say
it
that?
has to be
Thank you.
some wifey sort of
Someone that I
material.
want to proceed with.
He's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
hold
cook.
out
I'm not
on
gonna
her.
hold back and
He's
be
not
like,
gonna hold
I'm not
out
gonna
on
cook
her.
because you're not my
Okay,
gal.
so
I'm not
that's
gonna
your
come
game.
with that.
But she ain't gonna be your girl anyway.
I
if you're
never
gonna
even
go
said
somewhere with
that,
it.
by the way.
Huh?
I didn't
If
say
you're
that.
not-
But that was the way
If it's
he
someone you
interpreted
see
Yeah,
that
but
you
I
might be
didn't
going
say
somewhere
that.
with, that's not your gal. That's someone that you're linking
No,
or
but
seeing.
how would
So,
she ever be his gal?
But
if you
I
don't
never said
start
that.
off like
I just
that?
want to say again,
And
I never
that's the
said
point
that.
that I'm saying.
You know what?
I
The
agree.
narrative has changed so much
Yeah.
right
Not-
now.
Because if
So-
it was that deep, and if it was that deep, even though I had cooked and not cooked specifically for him, I'd be like, you're not having no food. It's not that deep, bro. But what I'm saying is, I'm not out here chefing for man, making them think I'm just gonna be that gal that they're getting cooked. That's cooking
Right,
for them.
so-
Yeah.
What the
yeah.
conclusion
So
is?
what's the conclusion is? For me, don't make your fucking
Fam,
heart
stay
move
with
your
the
head.
Conclusion is, if
Stay
you
with your
don't
gal.
feed your man, I will.
What's the tune say?
That's a conclusion.
Say pussy.
When his belly
Huh?
starts running, that's his business. If you want
Yeah?
to eat out a door,
Yeah.
you
You
don't
don't
do that.
stay
bruv.
there on
Ginger
that
is real.
bullshit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Man that yam from every and anyone, you have to
Yeah.
be careful.
If
Them-
I
And
wa-
they
if I-
go,
if I watch
man
them
know
man
who
there,
to
is it
yam
me?
for. Come on.
Yeah, ain't
Look
you?
how much shop them have
That was
Alta
my
Road.
question.
They would know who to pick and choose who they want to yam
much
from.
shops
There's
run
been
their
so much
belly?
man that I've seen say to certain girls, "Nah, I'm all right," and then I see their snap later. They're at Morley's or something.
That's the safest option.
Red
I don't know what's
question.
in that.
Is this we had this one?
What?
Oh yeah, we did.
What's your favourite sweet?
Yeah.
Them
did you say?
Sesame
What did you
Street
say?
questions.
What did you say?
He didn't get it.
Yeah,
Someone
so-
else picked
Go
it.
on. So what's yours?
I
then?
don't never see it unless I come here. So if it must be in there.
Oh, well the pork joints.
What
Come
do you
here.
want?
Now, whose Sesame Street question is that?
Let me go again, because you know what? That's entry level. I don't even know.
What's your
have
favourite
already.
sweet?
That's not even entry level. Them questions there won't even get you in the door.
Hey, listen, we
Go
need
on
new
then.
questions as well. You know, we need some fire ones.
Yeah.
After sex, do you shower or bath, or do you go straight to sleep?
What
Let me tell you, son.
Business. Wait,
Whoever says they always bath is lying. Whoever says they
Yeah?
always bath is lying.
Let me tell you something.
The sex wasn't that good, bro. Because I've had sex where I've passed out, I've woke up in the morning, I'm like, raw, sweat.
Shower or bath. Let me tell you something.
Neither.
if I might not shower and I might not bath all the time, but let me tell you something. You know what I always do? Wash my blood clot willy. Thank God to bed with no little nastiness upon my willy. If I wake up in the morning, my things will. No. Hear what I'm saying?
You're gonna bathe
no matter what, I don't care if I'm in my yard, my guy's yard. If you in your single man, you're in linkage, whatever the case is, no matter where I am. Let me tell you something. Might would have to wash. You know what I'm saying? What is some? Wash it within that. They sing.
Yeah,
Hey, you mean? Yeah. Man, listen, I don't care who's up. I'm putting my oil in the sink and I'm running the tap. Wash off my hands.
Question.
Yeah, playing that game.
Have you ever had public sex?
Yeah.
So where do you wash it?
I'm beating Burgess.
Yeah, but you always wash.
Are you
So
listening?
put in the leg.
I'm beating Burgess and I use my wet wipe them. My wet wipes. Go get your wet wipes. Go get your wet wipes.
So what if there was no wipes?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Exactly. What if there was no wipes?
Porta potty.
If there wasn't no wipes, then you'd have to go home and bathe. But what I'm trying to say to you, but
So
this is
you
a question.
crispy dick
This
for
is
about
after
half an
sex. This is
hour.
not after a one-off. Are you listening? You are changing narrative. It's saying
No,
after sex.
Yeah,
That's
after-
more
that's
like on a
sex as well.
casual. That's casual sex.
Sex is sex, bro.
It's casual sex, but it sounds like something that happens regular. You get what I'm trying to say? You ain't fucking in Burgess regular.
It's not
You ain't
spicy
fucking in the
enough.
car regular. You know what I'm
It's
trying to say?
not spicy
All I'm
enough.
saying, yeah, I wash my old regardless.
Like, am I telling you?
Where's the lie detector? Because I don't
Because we
believe
heard he had crispy dick for at least 20
Yeah.
minutes after the public
Yeah.
sex. I've never had no wet wipe in my pockets.
Have you heard? Crispy dick.
And let me not lie.
If you think about it, if you don't have wet wipes in your pockets,
Hold on.
All right,
let's
then.
say whatever
hold on,
part
hold
you
on.
was at, it takes 20 minutes to get
Back up,
home.
hold on, back up yourself. 1 minute. I drive first and foremost.
Alright,
Either way, you're still gonna have to
Wait,
wait.
let's
yourself.
go express is close.
Back up yourself and drive. And if you go in my car now, I got baby wipes. Yeah?
Why?
We're not playing that game there. Baby wipes for all occasions.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
So you don't have wipes,
Wet
then you're
wipes.
not wiped, then you can't clean it.
I got my wet wipe.
I think men that have
I'll
baby
play
wipes
it
in the
again.
car aren't
You're
too
afraid, you're
trusted.
afraid.
Especially if they ain't got no young baby.
You ain't got no use, you can't be trusted, right?
No, let me tell you something. Any man that ain't got baby wipes in there, you need to worry about. Yeah, look at nastiness, you hear me?
So,
Any man that's got a car and ain't got no baby wipes in there, nasty.
so
Yeah?
no.
Oh, no, for me, I always wash my hood. So regardless whether I shower or bath, that might not be always easy to do. You know what I'm trying to say?
You do the sink, Jay.
Depends on where I am. But
do
I'm
the
telling
sink.
you from now, I'm always washing off my hood. I don't want none of that. See the sex thing? Like, as a
It's
man,
messy.
you will know if you have sex tonight and don't wash off your hood. Certain men like to do that. And you wake up in the morning, you pull back your dreads. It's a mazzadee.
That's if you've
And
got
smell.
Pull back your
Yeah, but
dreads.
also it's always smell as well. It's all, but even if you ain't, it's smell.
Yeah.
You got girls' juices on you,
Yeah.
bro. Like wash that off in it. Like it's not hygiene.
Dirty bars.
It's not hygiene.
Alright, so what? On to the next.
I'm washing off my hood. What, you don't wash off your hood?
You didn't answer.
Do you
I
wash
don't
off?
have to, but
I'm saying, do you wash your
sink,
hood? Yes or no?
sink joints.
Okay,
Sink
cool.
joint.
But
But there's been times.
You don't need to
No,
be
but it's-
real.
come on.
I feel like no
Been
one's
times.
being real and it's
No, wait,
pissing me
no,
off.
No. When I was
It's
younger,
pissing me off.
no.
This is
I don't know
fake.
what kind of man
This
you
is
link.
fake.
I don't know what kind of man you
I
link.
don't link.
I don't know what kind of man you
First of
link.
all,
What
I
did I
don't
say to you?
I don't link. I'm too
I wash
prestige,
my
babe. I
hood.
don't link.
I wash my
don't
hood.
link. Let's get it.
Well, any man
Let's
you
get
see,
it
any man
very.
you see, any
Let's
man
get
you
it
see.
very
If
straight.
he ain't washing his
I
hood,
don't link.
that's dead. But it could be my woman. I'm going to wash my
Wait,
hood
wait.
after.
He gets all happy. No one can speak.
Wait,
Fam, I said it's
no,
fake.
can you let me finish?
Because people
you didn't
don't.
allow me to finish.
They're lying.
Let him finish.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, yeah,
You asked
lying.
me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Let
ask
him
you.
finish.
He asked me and
Let
I
him
was
finish.
answering and then you went, oh, this is fake.
It's fake.
I said, I do the sink gents, but there's been times where I might fall asleep or I might
There
be
you
out.
go.
If you're
So
drunk.
there's, yes, I'm
Yeah, if you're
drunk
drunk,
and I'm
then it's
laying in the
acceptable.
pipe and then I'm
Acceptable.
going
When
to
you
sleep
drunk, you
after.
said that
I'm
you
saying,
done.
but there's been
Listening.
times
Fools.
I haven't.
After sex, it's asking you. It's not asking you, on a one day, it sounds like something that happened. No. After sex, do you go straight to sleep?
Listen,
or
listen.
Why are
do
you
you
confused with
wash?
this question,
Alright,
bro?
wait,
It's
let's
not about
calm
that.
down. Wait, let's all calm
about
down.
that.
We gotta just go with what it says.
Yeah.
What
After
does it say?
sex, do you shower or have a bath or do you go straight to
I wash my
sleep?
hood.
So what I'm saying is that could be anywhere and at any time. And I'm saying for me,
What's the majority?
I'm saying 90% of the time, I wash my hood in the
90%.
sink. But I'm saying there might be a 10%, a man's out, man might be at the
That's an
cinema, man might.
accurate
I think that's.
Brother, let me tell you
There's
something.
times
I
when
am
you
not.
don't
I'm not on
instantly want
90%.
to wash your hood.
I'm not on
Exactly.
90%.
That's
I'm
what
funny.
I'm saying.
I told man already. I'm funny with smells.
Alright.
Yeah. So I don't want no gas things on me for
That's
too long.
fine, I'm
So
not-
let them man know.
When
When,
you
whether it's my girl or not, I wash him my own. Yeah, I don't want no juices on my things.
Oh my
yeah?
days.
Wash him on.
You never give that crass. You know.
And then your mother sink. It don't matter who sink it is. Could be kitchen sink. I wash it off my things and I go to sleep. You
take it personal. We never smell that thing.
You know that.
Alright, wait. So, ladies, do you lot shower, bath?
No,
There's multiple reasons.
We're real. Yeah, no, we don't.
Me I try breathe.
Hold on.
Right.
Me I try breathe. Me I try have baby. So sometimes, you know, it not gonna work.
Yeah.
Dude, what I do make sure I do though is piss.
Yeah.
My granny tell me
You don't
every
wanna
time you
get-
have sex you must piss.
Yes.
So when you go to the toilet to piss, you don't wipe your bum bum.
Yeah, but that's
you
not
do.
cleaning it
You
properly in the
do,
bath.
but what I'm trying to say is, unless like I don't feel like I've taken the time out
Yeah.
to actually like.
Have you ever felt too tired, like your teeth?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That is
That's what I'm saying.
realistic.
Like,
That's-
it's not just being drunk. Sometimes you're just tired. The sex was that lit. You want to sleep.
Yeah.
You will piss and then you will clean with wipes and tissue and you go back to bed. Period.
Hey, Bobby.
That's
it.
it. Yeah, it goes down. So that's technically
Yeah.
not washing.
Yeah.
That's just
Every
cleaning you
girl
up.
that you lay down with, yeah, does she get up and wash off her dick?
go.
So you get up, you'll wash, but don't you feel some type of way about it?
Let me tell you something. If I go and wipe my hood and she don't go and wipe her pum pum, Tyler, she ain't getting no more hood.
That's why
Her
it
thing
makes
done.
you get
She
it.
done for the night. She done.
You would
She
not go
done
back
for the
in.
night. She done for the blood clot night. We talking
There's a
about.
question, live question.
Alright,
Say yourself.
so what happens if you're getting rounds?
What do you mean?
Are you
You're
gonna
going
bath after
round.
every round?
Alright, so
I will wipe my hood. What are you talking about?
You know
I've done
that-
sex. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll wipe off my hood.
You know
It's
that-
normal. I thought that was normal for everybody to do that. Like, is that not normal, fam? For you to finish sex. You're talking about rounds.
Unless it's with a
What you gonna do?
condom.
Lay in the bed. You're all still dribbling. Yeah, still dribbling on yourself now. Because of you just busting up. You ain't got no box, so you lay in the bed. You're all gonna dribble out. It's talking about you.
She might just restart.
keeping it real.
She might give you heads and start restarting the thing
I'm
again.
keeping
and you
it
just-
100, fam. After you have sex, is your thing not dribbling? Yes or no?
Can you
need
stop
to go and
saying
wash
that
your
word,
hood.
bro?
That's the truth. You need to go and wash your hood.
So
because
what,
there's
you know
pre-cum
you-
coming out after.
Condom.
Yeah, go and wash your fucking hood. That's it. And girl for go and wipe
Yeah,
down them
she's
pum
meant
pum.
to.
It doesn't
So
make
that
you
in
use a
case
condom.
there's a second
Make it even
round.
worse. Bareback, oh my god, let me tell you something. If you're going bareback and you're taking, listen to if I'm fucking you, and I'm coming inside you, you better go and wipe that shit out. You ain't getting no more.
She's holding it
You're
inside
done.
like
You
this.
know like that.
She's done for the night. She's done.
trying to breathe.
Trying to
For
breathe.
me, you're done.
Legs in
For me,
there.
you're done. You're done for the night. I'm done. You're done.
Breathe.
If we ain't trying to go back in there with my pre-cum still inside you, you've been busting inside you,
Well,
and you ain't wiped the pussy, and want me to go back in.
I just feel in the moment, no one cares.
Exactly.
In the
That's
moment,
you.
no one cares.
You're different
That's
type
you know
of you.
why? Because
I ain't like that.
Bobby's dealing with girl that sound like that ain't his girl.
It's
I'm-
Kira.
That's
What
what
is
it
it?
is.
Listen, if it's my gal, do you think she still get? She has to go and wipe her pussy.
No,
What
but
you talking about?
most
What you talking
girls
about?
want to. This is
Oh,
what
wipe
I'm
your
trying
pum
to
pum,
say.
fam.
Most
Man,
girls
you
like
bust
to
up
do
inside
it.
your bareback.
Yeah,
You don't go and wipe your
this
pum
is
pum.
leaking.
There's some my things all leaking outside.
I'm above
What you
this now.
talking about?
This is dead now. I'm actually above this.
It's not my
I'm not gonna lie, I'm above this.
Wash your pum pum
I'm
out for
so above
sex.
this, like my
That's
cat.
the advice I give
I
Missy
beg
and
my
anyone
friend put
else.
her hand in here because
Wash
I'm
your pum
tired.
pum, man. See? I'm gonna free come like free for what? For wash your pussy, fam. Straight. Yeah. Cause what? What you would? When you're with certain gal,
Alright,
certain guys set
alright,
levels, you
We're
know.
on the next.
Certain guys set
Bobby,
levels,
relax.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Certain guys set levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't washing your pum
Yeah.
pum,
All right.
madness.
Please, Auntie.
Massive.
No, I don't like questions like this. If when you die, you can come back as an animal, what one would it be and why?
I'll come back as Bobby.
It's me.
I want to come back as my neighbour's dog.
Your neighbour's dog.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to be like a wildlife animal and get nyam up. I just want to be like an animal that's
Why
very well
specifically your
looked after.
neighbour's dog?
Because I've seen her look after her dog really well. Because some people's dog is outside,
But
dirty.
you won't last long because you know dog years are different than human years.
Well, at least them
Well, she
years
died
will be
already.
great.
You get me? That's why she's coming back.
The years will be great. I just
Yeah.
feel like if someone asked me that and I was younger, I probably would have said like a lion or something, like some alpha in the jungle, yeah. But the reality is, I don't want to be none of them. I don't want to be poached and kill off by people that just want to hunt and put me on the wall and stuff, or want to jack it out of me. I want to be animal that's well looked after, groomed, nails done and that.
Them look ugly dog. Them what they call it?
No, not ugly
Them look ugly dog. What they call it?
that's-
French
you know-
poodle. French poodle or something.
French
French bulldog.
They're
They
not
look
ugly.
ugly, Daisy.
So yeah,
Ugly dog.
like it's changed. It's not like
that's
one
right.
of them ones that exudes strength. It's like I want to be a pampered animal.
She wants to be a French poodle.
You want to be pampered in life as well, don't it? That represents your personality. You want to be pampered in life.
Yeah, I do.
So
I
that's-
did beauty therapy and then decided not to do it properly because I decided I like receiving massages.
Not
I don't
giving.
like
Yeah.
giving them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you mean with the animal, the alpha animal.
Yeah,
I'm already an alpha in life
Yeah.
as a human, so I don't want to come back as that again. It's long, bruv. It's tiring. I don't even think.
It's like, to be honest, if you was to say which animal
I don't
you'd
even
be,
know.
what would you be?
I'm not gonna. I have no
What would you
answer for
be?
that, so I'm not even gonna answer. I'm not even gonna answer. I don't know. I don't
Animals
want to
get
come
looked
back.
after.
I'm tired. Life's long.
No, for just any animal. You just
Yeah, I'm
any
gonna be the animal that gets looked after. I
See?
want one of them good animals.
See
then.
there?
Oh,
You see how people steer?
yeah. If I come back, I ain't trying to come back as no rat. You know what I'm saying? People
don't
trying to
even
kill you
wanna
every minute. You know what I'm
I don't want to come back. This is one take, bro. I'm tired. Life is long already. I'm not coming back. And if I have to come back, I'll be so pissed. Like, I'm tired.
I think for me, I think I'll come back as an elephant.
I did think that.
Why? So they can
I
take
knew he
your,
was gonna say that.
your
tusks.
things, your tusks.
Sell the
you
ivory.
see, once again, we're always talking about the negative.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
why would you be
can
elephant?
talk.
Why would you
Talk about a positive.
Because you got
here, like-
elephant
Because
brain.
you got big steps. I don't get it.
No, I
It's
know
so
because
positive.
elephants
In
are,
India, they'll worship
they're
him.
big, but they're humble.
Yeah, they have
scared of
And they're
mouse.
caring as
They're
well.
scared of mouse,
They look
though.
after
That's
their
what I
young and they look after their woman. So
Do
that's
you do
why I
that?
would be. Yeah.
What woman do you look after?
I don't have a woman.
Oh.
But if I had
Alright,
a
that's a
woman,
nice concept because I've never ever heard anyone say they want to be an elephant.
I got elephants in my. I got like pictures of elephants in my
I
house.
thought you were going to say you got elephants in your family. No, it's the way he's like, I got elephants in my.
No,
What?
no,
My cousin's an elephant. No, my cousin's an elephant.
I got elephants.
No, in my bedroom wall, in my living room wall.
Oh, you
I've
like
got-
elephants?
I've got, yeah, so that's why I would be an
Yeah,
elephant.
you have, innit?
Yeah.
So if anyone ever gets trampled by an elephant in the next life, we know who's responsible.
Yeah, but also because they're so peaceful and humble. But if you do piss them off, it's peak for you.
You bring a mouse, that's any bit.
Yeah, but your fuse is too short,
And they eat
so you're not
nuts.
elephant-like. Your fuse is
No, but we're
way
talking
shorter.
about coming
You're
back.
more like hippo.
Yeah,
you're more
but I'm
aggressive.
saying in the
Hippo.
It's not about what suits him, it's what he wants to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Set him right. You get me?
Right, so are we moving on?
Yeah.
Let's go from the top again.
God, he's
Emmy.
you.
Yeah. In my language, that means me.
15.
I'm getting the green ones today. Our men built, we've done this.
Come on, that management. I don't know
Like people
what they
will
do.
need to send in some good question, yeah? Right. Next, cool. I let you know, give 30.
What?
What kind of illiterate people? Hold on, no.
We don't need to hold on to that. We don't need to hold on to that.
Right, let's
What's
do
What kind of
pitbull?
illiterate fuck?
Alright. I have a go. What? It's the same,
Same
one.
thing.
Nah.
And you put it that hold on.
Come, let's make up some
You know what?
questions.
Whoever's doing that is an idiot, because that's a big question. You put it twice. There's no mistake.
Right. Is there anything about your body or appearance you would change if you could? We've done
We've kind of
this.
touched on
We've
it,
done
but we
that.
didn't mean to touch on it.
Alright. If you could change one thing about how the human body has evolved, what would it be?
Whoa, it's deep.
That is a bit deep.
Oh,
Because if
I
we're talking
know.
about evolution-wise, everything we do now, we done before, though. We walked before, we could sing before. Music's been documented from the beginning of time. That's how people communicated. We could always speak different
But it
languages.
says
So I'm
change.
confused.
What?
Like, what would I
you
want to
change?
change? Fly. We
I'm
still can't
confused,
fly.
like, I'm just
That's
like-
not really us. Because that's
But watch
invention.
Black Mirror. If you want the answers to that, go
Yeah, but
watch
that's
Black Mirror, you'll
invention.
find
That's
it.
not the human body.
Yeah, that's
though.
if you
Do
could
get what I'm
change
saying?
one
it's not
thing
like
about
now
the
we have
human
wings and we
body.
never used to have wings. We're
So-
still the same.
One thing you could
Yeah.
change about your human body, yeah,
Breast.
that has.
We've always had breasts. That's not evolution. Breasts are there to feed babies.
I don't know, but
So-
if I don't know.
This question's a bit
Maybe if
weird.
someone was
I don't know
transgender,
about
they
this
would
one.
say that.
This
Hold on.
doesn't make
Can I
sense.
read it out one more time? If you could change one thing about how the human body has evolved, what would it be?
But nothing.
Has anybody else
what's it
got any
about?
clarity on this? Because I don't understand.
I mean, white girls have got bigger breasts and bigger bums now,
Oh
and it's supposed to be in fashion,
God,
but
bro.
that's the only thing I've seen involved.
Alright,
That
so
when it comes to the body,
because I can't
Yeah,
I
it's
can't get
not.
my head around it.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
bit weird.
Whoever put this question in,
Come on, man.
please.
Give us clarity, bro. Because we haven't changed. We're the
Yeah,
same.
red questions.
It's not like now we've got 3 legs and we used to have 2. What do you know about the COVID injection and what are your views about taking it? I'm bored of this, but I'll answer it. Okay, so I've been sent letters and texts about it. And to be honest, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be strong-armed into doing it. Just like with any other immunization or vaccine, if I don't want my child to have it, if I don't want to have it, I'll exercise my right to not have it. I have Crohn's disease. That makes me high risk. And thank God, yeah. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm not dead. I'm here. I've survived. I've survived the pandemic. I'm not dead. My immune system's low. It's got stuff to do. Basically, generically, my bowels don't absorb nutrients from food that I need to survive as a human.
Okay.
So I have to take like iron tablets, supplements, all of that stuff. I have to see a dietitian fortnightly, which I haven't seen in over a year because of COVID, and I've survived it myself. I made the choice to cut out meat from my diet a year ago. I've done it myself. I've bettered my health myself.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah, I'm not vegan, but I don't eat meat at all. I eat fish and I eat prawns every other day. But on a day-to-day basis, my diet basically consists of vegetables and carbohydrates. But carbs on the lesser side because obviously me tick already. But yeah, my point is, I don't feel like I need to do it. And I feel like, without sounding like one of them conspiracy theory people, I feel like, yeah, COVID was real, but it's something that was man-made and introduced and put out into the atmosphere to do population control and to, you know, do what they do with figures and business and music and money and all that. And to be honest, I think it's a joke thing. And I feel like if I've survived it, having a condition that I have, I don't see why I should now take it. Yeah. When it's not at its height and like, do you know what I'm saying? We're not in the peak of it like we were a year ago. So why am I now gonna go and take it?
Where we're at the moment is that they've extended the lockdown, but how much people have had injections? So clearly, people that you got to wake up. It's not really doing anything.
Exactly, and they're saying it doesn't prevent you from catching it. So what the hell is the point in having it?
I've had enough of
You've not even had it in trials long enough to know that it's actually safe. So everybody that's going and getting that, when you're all dropped down and it's me and a couple hundred people walking on the earth by ourselves, I'll be like, who told you to take it? Yeah. They scrapped the passports as well. Oh, yeah. So what does that show you?
There was something that someone said to me, which is pretty interesting on this topic. They said if you sleep with someone that has the injection, that it transfers onto you. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if you don't know any.
I actually work for the NHS.
Oh, here we go.
So you sleep with someone that's been vaccinated. If you sleep with them, it comes onto it transfers to you.
Well, that's what they say, right? But all I'm gonna say, because I'm a jab that I don't like people mash up my money. So all I'd say is there's mixed reviews. It's like you got some patients that have taken both of the vaccines and said, they're fine, everything's good. But like you said, it doesn't prevent anything from happening. Okay. So it's just a measure, a safety measure. And then you got the flip side, you got people who've already been vaccinated and their health has declined and deteriorated. And for me, obviously in that position, it's part of my contract to decide whether I'm going to take the vaccine. I haven't officially decided, but my reason for not officially deciding has been based off of the people who've taken the vaccine and I've seen their health decline. Right. I'm not really with that. I'd rather just dead then if I'm gonna die anyway.
What will be your
I don't want the vaccine to kill me.
Your body's natural defense or immune systems will fight it off anyway. Just like a cold, just like even HIV, your body tries to fight it off. So I feel like it's just a joke. And they're saying it's just another type of flu or cold. Ain't it funny how through the whole of the pandemic, I've never really heard anyone say they've got a cold or they've got a cough or a flu. It's either COVID or nothing. So all of a sudden, colds and flus have now disappeared and it's just COVID. My friend, I'm not taking it. You're going to have to pin me down. I'm not taking it. My youths are not taking it, period.
COVID is like going Rastart Carnival and having a few bouncers there. That's what the vaccine's like.
Yeah,
it might, if you're lucky, you might get into beef. What you know what I'm saying? Beside the bouncers, but might save you.
And they say it
but majority of the time, there ain't no bouncers there, innit? So that's what the vaccine's hit and miss. It's literally hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. It's your getting into beef. Why the you know what I'm saying? Beside the bouncers, but might save you.
And they're saying it can pass to your
But
kids
majority
as
of the
well.
time, there ain't no bouncers there, innit? So that's what the vaccine's hit and miss.
That was,
It's literally hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. If you're going into the wild with you might can get. I'm saying you're gonna take the vaccine.
And
you
if
can
it was that
still
deep,
get COVID.
why are kids not
You
dropping
can still
like
get COVID.
flies?
You
I
can
don't
still
get
get
it.
COVID. That's mad. That's
Kids
mad.
are the ones that are meant to
That's
be
not right.
carriers or passing it, but yet they're not
Bro,
dying.
it's
If it was
bullshit.
that
It's
deep,
bullshit.
bare youths would be dead because the schools were still
It's
open
bullshit.
for how long?
It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a joke. To me, that don't make sense. It's not.
Ban the COVID anyway. Use this.
Brother, you love shake the bag, you know.
Yeah,
You
because I'm
realise
done
that.
with the
The
COVID.
goodie
You get
bag.
me? I'm done with the COVID. I'm done. Every time I've been turning on my TV for 2 years straight.
Hello,
COVID,
we're not
COVID,
done with
COVID.
the
You
COVID.
I
coming there,
stopped watching
COVID,
the news.
COVID,
It's still very much
COVID,
out there.
COVID.
He might think him done,
COVID.
but the world are done with it.
I'm done with it.
This is him. I'm done with it. No, it's
Is
not.
everyone? Is everyone?
Sorry,
fit?
sir.
Does
It's
anyone
not
wanna-
actually finished.
No, just yeah, we have, but this is the second round.
Yeah.
Okay,
Have you?
we can go for one more. We'll go for one more.
Go on then.
Keep on, Jay.
You know.
What's wrong with this, brother? Huh?
Green for everybody. No, I'm for the people.
Yeah, if we ain't had it already.
Is there such thing as respectful treatment?
Who wants to piss me off today?
That's actually a quick.
me off, bro.
This is the quickest question we've had.
Piss me off.
Why do I get the fuckery?
We do it all
So
the
let me ask
time,
you
mate.
again. So the people never heard, yeah?
We do
Is
it all
there
the
such
time.
thing as
Respectfully.
respectfully cheating?
Respectfully, no.
So we're talking about the man them or the woman them that now they're patting up their thing and not get
Respectfully.
cheated. So Missy, do you want to touch on this?
yeah.
What?
I love how
That's
I done
shady,
that. Do you know what? No, all jokes aside, yeah, let's be grown. My first answer is no, but my second answer is I've heard people as I've grown up in life. I've even heard my auntie say, yeah, that as long as their husband doesn't do nothing in
heard
their
you say that
face
as well, yeah.
or doesn't do anything to bring them embarrassment, and I've even said it myself in my past, I'm not even gonna lie. I've said as long as I don't hear it, no girl can come and approach me nowhere or embarrass me or put me up on social media or put my business out on the road, then I don't care. And the reason why I say that is not because I'm a yam head, because I'm not. The reason why I say that is because, yeah, what I don't know will not hurt me. And I'm not a naive bitch. So at the end of the day, when I say that, I can have a man right now and he could be fucking someone else. I'm at this podcast and I wouldn't know. I get home, everything's
I
clean,
would.
everything's normal. No,
You ain't
do
giving
get
no
what I'm saying?
reason. You
I
ain't
haven't
giving
given
no
me a
reason.
to suspect
I would
anything.
find out.
Right.
Life goes on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right, there you go.
So that, in a way, you
So
could
that
say
is
is
respectfully-
respectfully,
okay.
not flaunting it in my face. Because there's certain man, I went to a barbecue last week. The man trying to move to me and his girl standing right there. And I'm like, is that not your girl? He's like, nah, man, just my friend, man.
Right.
I was like, what? If that was my man, bruv, everybody's dead.
On the
I'm
flip
not
side,
playing games.
the two young G's, the two young G's, what, 2 weeks ago, they're saying they both got bagged. I said, you don't love your woman. That's my first answer. I said, you don't love your woman. Because if you love her, you won't get catch. You make sure. No, it's true.
you mean if you
You
love her,
make
you
sure.
wouldn't be doing it in the first
Don't
place?
forget that. You can say that. Love don't mean shit. Love don't mean that you're not cheating. Love don't mean that you will never cheat on that person.
Yeah, I
That's
get
the truth.
that.
So what
But
I would
that
say to you,
cheating bit's
if you
mad.
are gonna cheat, as a man, I'm telling the young G's that I'm saying, if you are gonna cheat, make sure if you love your woman,
MVP for respectful
Don't get caught.
cheating.
All right.
That's the truth.
So that's coming
Patting
from
up yourself.
That's becoming from an experienced man.
I'm just letting man
What I'm
know.
saying to you,
MVP.
have you?
What?
Has that ever happened to you?
What do you mean?
So-
A girl
Be a bit more
respectfully
direct with
cheat
the
on
question.
you.
Let me tell you something. Gal always respectfully cheat because he gal,
Oh my god.
they're not as they're smarter than us.
No. Have you ever cheated on you? Have you ever cheated on one of your girls? Like it's your gal.
He said it.
Why am I asking,
So
Bobby?
you said that.
I won't
You
say
said that. So
I've cheated with one of my girls.
Was it
Does that
respect?
mean-
Was it
that
respect?
But let me tell you
means you have
something.
respect
I've,
for
no,
them.
no,
That
no.
means
I've
you
done.
have respect.
No, no, no.
This is
I've
what you just
done. Are you listening? I've done the disrespect and I've done the respectfully. And this is what I'm trying to say
So
to
you said to the young G's, you don't love your gal because
you
you
got
got
caught
caught.
cheating.
Right, so what I'm trying to say
You
to you,
been caught.
when I was getting catch, I didn't care. I was careless. You know what I'm trying to say?
still the
I
careless
was
then.
careless. So what
So
I'm trying to
they
say
still-
to you,
you still
don't
love your
live your
girl,
girl
though?
properly. No, I didn't
Not
love her
properly.
properly. I didn't love her how I was
Not
supposed to love her.
properly,
At
mate,
the end of the
not
day,
properly.
you wouldn't be getting catch.
Man
You
said
wouldn't be
how I
doing things on your
expect to love
doorstep.
her.
Come on, man.
You wouldn't be
No,
doing
but you
something
loved
on
her
your
how
doorstep.
you loved her, not
That's
how
the
you
truth. You
loved
wouldn't
Get
be
what
doing
I'm
something.
saying, yeah?
There's certain men I know that's in relationship for how long? You think they're cheating any gal in South? They're going, not even in London.
Scotland.
They're going, all right, they're going down the motorway to wherever they're going
still can
to
get
do.
caught, though.
What I'm trying to say to you,
Yeah.
they're trying to put all the preventions in place so they don't.
Yeah.
There's
And
certain
gal
man
will
that
still
will
bust
die.
your
Their gal living here, they're going across the road in the next estate and beating that thing. What are you talking about?
But that's to do with the man's mindset.
Yeah, but it's about
not
respect.
I
No, it's
would
about
never
respect for your
find
woman.
out about
Because
that
if you
estate,
think,
yeah.
if you don't want to get caught and you want to be in your relationship, then and you're still doing your thing, then you make sure you don't get fucking caught. you make sure you put all them steps in place. That i.e.,
Yeah.
you're not beating the girl across the road.
No, the
You
only
might
reason-
go off the ends. You
It's
might put whatever you're
impossible.
doing, but
No, but the
listen.
reason why I challenged you on it is
Why?
because you said the young G's don't love their gal.
Yeah, but
So
what I'm
I'm
saying, they
saying
don't know what love
that
is
is-
yet.
that's a
'Cause
blanket
they don't read that.
statement.
No, they don't know what love is. They
You
don't
can't
know.
sit around and say,
Because
"Oh, you don't love
there's
your
big
gal."
man out there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's big man out there. Big man, 30, 40, not even 30. We're going to 50s. Big man. That's probably got all next family down the road.
Yeah.
Can I just,
You think their woman
can I
knows?
just say something?
They
right?
think their woman would ever find
My
out. That's
daughter's
their family
nan-
house.
That happened to my daughter's
talking
nan,
about?
and she found out when she was
the honest
82.
truth
Right.
is, yeah, you cannot respectfully cheat.
You
Yeah.
can't, but-
Yeah, you can't. Facts of the matter is, yeah, you know, we've all been
Respectfully.
there and done that. But the levels for me is like if I have someone I'm saying I love you and you're my man, even when you think you've patterned it, you can't pattern
you
it
still
when you
done
got
it.
a woman
Yeah, you
or you got a man. Because the truth is, my phone I'm not gonna be doing all of this and putting it underneath and turning it around and not leaving my phone in a room when I'm in the shower.
But who's to say?
No,
Who's to say you have to?
When you're lying in general, you have to make sure that you can like keep up the lie. So if you're a cheater, you can't necessarily live with your girl without
Cool.
getting caught.
Hold on. The man that you're hold on. So where's to say you live with your man, and the man that you're seeing knows that you got a man.
Yeah,
You think
when
that
are we
man?
talking?
Hold on to letting you know, you live with your man, and you're talking about, right, don't phone me after 8. He ain't calling you after 8. That's the truth.
When am I gonna call
That
you?
man ain't doing that.
When it's
you
safe
when you're ready to
to
call
call
him,
you.
he'll call you.
No,
That's
but
it.
what I'm trying
you
to
get
say
what
is
I'm trying to
all
say?
of that's long.
But women is a bit different.
Nah, all of that's
get me?
long. Imagine
Yeah.
having a guy that you have to tell
But
him call you at 2.
I think
What
it's-
if your man is at that
Alright,
yard
But
at
it is
2?
what it is.
Today.
I
I'm
feel,
just
I
saying.
feel like it's based on our demographic because I know certain. I don't like to do the race thing, but I know certain white men that allow their woman to go IB for. They're a
And do
certain
their
age.
thing.
They're a certain age, and they know what their woman's possibly gonna get up to, and vice versa.
And accept it.
and that's that. We could call that respectfully cheating. You know what your woman's gonna go and do.
Oh,
what
she
your
but
man's
that's
gonna
she
go
got
and do.
Shagaloo. She got Magaloo.
Yeah,
You get me?
because
She
no,
got
no, but what I'm
married.
saying is,
She got
no, but what I'm
Magaloo.
saying is not like
Hey, what's wrong?
when I was younger, yeah, it is easier to get away with stuff. It's easier to be like, yeah, I'm just going home, and you're going to link another guy or whatever.
No, yeah,
but
but
when
that's-
you're older,
So we're speaking
it's
on it
very-
based on our demographic.
Right. So you see, like how he just said shagaloof, yeah. That is generally the concept when girls will be like, oh, I'm going Amsterdam weekender. Who you going with? That's important. Guys want to know who you're
These
going
times
with.
when we went, nothing got time,
We
bruv.
don't,
Yeah,
we
it
don't
wasn't
have to
even
hear
that,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So really, it plays a
But
part. Even if your man
when
knows
you're
you're
in your
going there,
50s
he's
and you-
thinking
yeah, but when
you're
you're in your-
shagging, even if you ain't.
When you're in your 50s and you've been married for 20 years or 15 years, there are people that allow their men or their man
Or
or
their
their
man,
woman,
yeah.
they say, oh yeah, I'm going on a girl's holiday. In our
Well,
heads,
when
we
we
already
reach that
know.
age, we'll know, innit? We ain't been
And
there
When
yet.
I'm 50,
We ain't
I
been
won't be
there
going
yet.
on a damn girl's
Right.
holiday. You
Yeah.
understand? Because I'm 50.
Why
50
not?
ain't that old.
I got
B.
no, but I'm just saying. Girls' holiday isn't when you're 50. You
might be
just
a
go on
hen do.
holiday.
Listen,
you
I've
don't
been-
say
listen,
I'm
I've
going
been-
on a
I've been
girl's
with-
holiday.
listen,
Do
I've
you
been
get
with
me? You
gal
might
and
be like,
gal-
oh, Missy, I'm going Egypt. You want to come? It's
Yeah.
not a girl's holiday.
Hey,
We're going
listen,
Egypt.
man been
As
with gal
big
and gal
women.
talking about raw. The gal are talking about raw. You know, let me tell you something. You might if you do. I'm not saying you are, but if you do,
What's mine now?
don't bring nothing in my face. Do not bring no gal ringing my phone, no drama. And as long as you're living drama free, you are good.
Man know their
as long as
girl.
you're doing what you're doing in your yard and doing what you're supposed to do with your woman, then you're good.
I
She
personally
will never
think
question
everyone
you
knows
again.
people are cheating.
You get me? She will never
I
question you.
believe people
It's
know
an
people are
unspoken
cheating.
thing.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bae.
It's like an
bae.
elephant in the room.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
your
saying is
phone's
this,
this way.
would how would you feel about it being on the other way around?
What if I bag my woman cheating?
Does that mean she don't love you?
That means she done it. That's all. I don't
No, does
care.
that mean she don't
It
love
don't
you?
matter if she loves me or not. That means
So
she
you got a
done
perfect
it.
relationship. You've
That
been
means
with
she
her.
done
For,
it. That's
you've been
it,
with
that's
her
it.
for 20 years.
Don't love him.
Yeah.
She can love me a little more.
And she might want to
love
step
him.
up. She might want to step up.
Yeah, she steps out.
Yeah,
cool.
why?
But don't let me find out because you done it after
No,
that. Relationship mash up.
it could be any reason, innit? It
Yeah,
could
but
just be,
that's
well,
what I'm
I've
saying.
had the same dick
When you
for the
get
last
older,
20
you
years.
just can't be asked for that foolishness.
Listen, no gal wants to eat noodles every day, fam. You get me? So
Nobody wants to eat
if
noodles
I
every
chose
day.
noodles, try know I'm eating that shit every day, and I better not find out some next girl like noodles. You know
what?
And that's it. Nah, for real.
Because if you're gonna give man plain noodles, yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. There's all type of noodles, you know. You can
That's what I was just
you can
about to
flavor
say.
the noodles every now and then. It don't matter.
And when I
But
said that,
you
I didn't
can't
mean-
give me
when I
keep
said
giving
that, I
me
didn't
plain
mean
black plant
relationship-wise.
noodles.
Look at the
saying you
guys,
don't wanna play
look at
the
the
same
guys
game.
that
You get what
are
I'm trying to
actually
say?
you see guys that's interested in females when they're in a relationship. Them ones make me
Yeah,
sick.
it's what you-
them
like
ones,
wanting what you
them
can't
can't
have.
keep a secret
Yeah.
a ras. They'll
Yeah.
come out there, flex on your man, do the
Yeah.
most, be like, oh babes, call me when
Yeah,
you're with your
yeah,
man
yeah,
and them
yeah,
fuckery.
yeah.
I've been the girl that laughs. I've never been the girl that shit happens to because I
Yeah.
don't have time. I'd rather
Yeah.
just tell the guy, look,
That's my
I'm not
point.
feeling you.
Yep.
Let's just keep it moving. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be calling you my babe,
Exactly.
hiding my phone,
Yeah. It's
not
long.
answering
Yeah,
private
it's long.
number.
It's long.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a businesswoman. I have to answer private
Private,
number. I
alright.
can't be dealing with them foolishness
Exactly.
there.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
understand?
The effort's too much.
It's
too much.
too
Yeah,
much.
it's too much.
It's
too
way too much. Why?
When
Because
you
as
could be
you get
single,
older-
I'm
When
acting
you
like
could
I
be
don't know what I
single,
like, and man can't have chat for you. I'd rather be able to leave my phone here and you be like, oh, who's that? You can't
Because-
question me. You're
because-
not mad.
Even
Because
if
you
the
as you
guy
get
calls
older,
me.
cheating gets harder. Cheating gets harder.
Yeah,
Let's
it
be
does,
real.
it's long.
If you need to do any fuckeries in a relationship, it gets harder as you get older because you're more around that person. Whereas when you're young, you might be living at your mother's yard.
Yeah, you can get
You
away
know what I'm trying
with
to say?
it.
There's,
As you-
you
no,
got a
but-
lot of free
but
time,
as you
but
get
more
older-
time. As you get older, you're in a relationship. You're together.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
as-
the people are living together.
No, but as you get older,
get
you
me?
get more sensible, innit?
Exactly.
essentially,
So
it's-
you don't really
it's
want
the
it.
energy to be able to hide
Yeah.
an extra person in your life. It's like
Some
when you
men
was
don't
young.
hide it. They
you see,
get
when you was
slack
young,
when they get older.
you might have 4 or 5 gal on the go.
What?
As you
Listen,
get older,
when I was young, I had
it's
two of my guys turn up into my yard.
Yeah, all them things.
When I was
Slow
young,
down,
no
man.
one ain't got time.
one
hold
girl
on.
pregnant for me and one girl that I'm seeing, and they both turn up to my yard at the same time.
Some one day business.
But you know what?
Mad
I've
shit.
got uncles that are older
Yeah?
and they still cheat. And the thing is, their wives, some of their wives know. You know who I'm talking about, Dad. Yeah. One of my uncles in particular, he was slack with it. He didn't care. You know, you said you get older, so you get wiser. Some man become slack, and
Yeah,
their
he
woman
don't
knows.
care.
And it's
He's
like
been doing it
it's
from
an
day.
elephant in the room for the whole family because everybody knows.
Yeah, but it's a mindset.
And the thing is, he didn't business.
The
Yeah,
truth
he
is,
done
Yeah,
business.
no business.
That's
Black
what
man
I'm
on business.
There's
And
some
I'm
people
not
that
saying
business.
it. I'm not saying it don't happen, but I'm saying if we're talking about the question respectfully, I'm saying there is an aspect of being respectful of cheating.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
And
There is,
we're not
there
saying
is.
cheating's right because
We're not saying it's
we're
right.
condemning
That's
it.
not the question.
Because nobody wants to be cheated.
No question is it wrong or right. The
But there's a
question is,
difference between
Is there-
flaunting
can you
it
do
in
it
your-
respectfully?
Hold
No,
on.
we're
There's a
not saying
difference
that,
between
though.
flaunting
We're
it in your
saying that.
partner's face
I know.
and then hiding it from them, which is still disrespectful. But some people would rather not be flaunted in their face and behind them because not knowing,
so-
essentially, if you don't know it, it don't hurt you.
Missy, so respectfully would be him going, so if we say we live in South, is that him going out of London, maybe he's gone away saying...
This is him
I'm
going
just
to.
giving an example.
This is him going to Iraq to go and cheat
Yeah,
on me.
cool.
Because there's no way my ass is gonna
so
know.
what,
Look,
so,
I'm
so if man
already-
was in Brixton,
Look at
so
me,
if
I'm
he's in
already
Brixton,
getting mad,
so if he's
fam.
in Bricky,
Ah, that's a sore.
so if he's in
topic for
Bricky,
me,
in
bruv.
Rascal, what do you call it, Satty.
This is what I'm saying. It's a
What,
problem.
out and bad on a date? Are you
go
dumb?
nowhere.
I'm Missy fucking
The
Branston.
levels
So
are
I
high.
want to see
Is
you
it
and
saying?
show me. Are you
Yeah.
dumb?
So
About.
If he was
So-
cheating in Iraq,
if
he'd
we
know.
wrap this up,
You
you
know, man
can
of business over
cheat
there.
respectfully, but cheating's wrong. We know.
Yeah,
cheating's
yeah,
wrong.
that's
I-
Nobody wants to be cheated on.
It says, do
No one
you
wants to
think
be
there's
cheated
such a thing? So yes, you
Respectfully.
do. Yes, you do.
Respectfully.
Yes, you do. No, I don't. So no matter
feel-
with it.
This one over here.
There's no such thing.
She's
You're-
smelling cocky when you come in.
Nah.
You come in too
Bruh.
late. Your balls them are getting sniffed.
I've done that once. I'm not gonna
me
lie.
tell you
It
something,
wasn't my
yeah?
proudest moment, but boy,
What?
I
the
don't do that
person I
shit,
was
bruv.
with, he was out here. My baby dad. You lot, I've spoke about that rat on this show bare time. So why are you shocked?
What? You sniffed?
Yeah. What do you mean? Because I know him and I knew he was not cleaning nothing in those
Sniff
things
man's-
after.
man's boxes.
So what do you mean?
So we say he didn't
and
do
I
the
was
sink
right.
drinks.
I found out.
I find out because sometimes if a man comes home and he don't want to have sex straight away, something's up. Well, you have sex
I
on
guess,
period.
I guess everyone's got their pattern in it.
Yeah. Well, old patterns.
People,
I ain't smelling balls
Smelling
now.
cocky.
Think I'm smelling cocky now, fam. If you want to cheat, B. Guess
People.
what? I cheat right back.
let's
Close it.
wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Even though he's flown off. But
Innit?
once
this,
again,
this is Bobby. You get
it's
me?
been
Gonna
nice.
sweat, man.
Don't forget that we're closing. It's been nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow us on all social media. That's convo_nation. Peace.
Bye, guys.